Hi everyone, it's Red with RedDragonLeo.com, and it is a rainy old Sunday night around 6:30 while I'm doing this video. And I'm looking at some charts from Cobra's blog, who I respect highly, and if any of you guys or gals have not had a chance to visit Cobra's blog, please do so. His link is on my site. As we can see here, the 60-minute chart is looking pretty oversold at this point. Doesn't mean it can't go down further, but I think that what's going to probably happen is Monday we are going to go down and fulfill a gap that's over here. Now this is a SPY chart and you don't see the gap on this. But, you know, the question on whether or not we fulfilled the fake print of 107.35 or not, or, you know, we hit 107.59 or 107.60, depending upon where you see it, is what, you know, CNBC or NASDAQ, they have different little prices, 1 cent off. But regardless, it's pretty close. But this here is a bear flag, especially on the 60 that we're going to get to. But that's what makes me think in the morning we will go down and then turn and bounce back up. And that will give this a chance to go down and recycle back up as well. At the same time, the VIX that we have here, putting in reversal bar, would go down and get a chance to fill this big gap before it moves back up again. So when we look at this here on the 15-minute chart from the chart pattern trader guy, who's a very good chartist as well, you can clearly see the bear flag, the big move down, sideways consolidation, and you can see it rolling over into the close. So this gap over here on the left, back on the 22nd of the month, that's around 1070. I really think that we're going to go down and fill that gap tomorrow morning. When you look at the RSI here on the 15-minute, you can clearly see it is rolling over and getting ready to go down. But you can see it's also pretty deep already here below the 20 mark. So it's kind of, you know, already oversold on the full stochastic. So that means it doesn't have a lot of room to go down. If it was up here and turning, then it would be different. But and the fact that we're still well below the zero line here, and we're moving up, we need to go up and get into some positive territory on this. But that doesn't mean, you see how it went down sharply here on the big sell-off, went up, rolled over, tried to roll over, but rolled back up and continued this several times. This is common, and so that means that in the move down, I don't foresee it being very far. And you could actually count the waves here for the Elliott wave people. If this was a 1 wave, and then that's a 2, and then this big move here is a 3, our sideways consolidation is a 4, and then a very short wave 5. Now, that's what I see happening. Others, you know, think we might go down here to the 1055, 57 area, I think, in accordance with this here, the 1056.88, and hit a bottom there. But I don't know. I won't rule that out. We're certainly going to go down, but we need a rally here for the because it's OPEX, and you know, so there's various reasons we need a rally that put in that wave 2. And so the question, I guess, is where's it going to come from, at what level? So I won't rule it out that this could not go down further on Monday. But I do think that it will fall and at least fill this gap, and then I think it will reverse. Now, reading Cobra's blog, I think he had it going down on possibly all day Monday, from what I can understand, because he had Tuesday listed as a turn date, which would mean we'd go down on Monday and turn back up on Tuesday. So if that's the case, if we went down all day on Monday, we probably would go down to that 1057. And so that's a possibility too. But understand, we're almost done, if not already, with this first wave one down, this larger wave one down, because you can clearly count 1, 2, 3, sideways consolidation 4, and then maybe a short 5. It doesn't have to be short. It could be longer. It could go down to here, like we said, but I just don't think it will. I think that it's going to roll down and recycle back up here. I think we're too far below the zero level here for it to push down really deeper. That's what that wave 3 was for. See, this move down from here down to here did the wave 3. And so at this point, if it rolls over and goes down a little bit, it's just so far negative already, the selling pressure is gone. So I just don't think that it's going to be a real deep sell-off at this point in this wave 5, is what I'm trying to say. So I think it'll go down, maybe fill that gap from over here, like we said, and then rally up. So that would basically run down in the morning, and the first, I don't know, hour or 2 hours, first part of the morning, could be very quick, could be the first 10-minute candle, you never know, and then recycle back up from there. But regardless, goes down and then rolls back up and put in a positive divergence, and then let it go back up into Tuesday and Wednesday, and from there I don't know how far it's going to go. I'm looking for a move back up to around the 1100 mark, 1107 some people have, but you know, and we could even go as high as this right here and fill this gap. There's a gap right there. You can't hardly see it, but right there to there, there's that gap where it gapped out of there, and that's around 1120. I mean, don't rule that out. We very well could go that high, but I was thinking more around this level here, around 1100. But you know, that does seem kind of shallow, but it just depends. I mean, it's really going to depend upon what this news comes out on Thursday with the initial claims and Philadelphia Fed, and how bad this news is. The market's a little edgy right now, so it's not like the old days where it would they'd simply blow that news off and just keep right on going up to this 1120. You know, they might not. We might have a very short-lived wave 2 up to only 1100, which in my opinion is pretty close comparably to the 1120. So that's very, very possible. And you know, you look at this on a daily chart, and again, you know, it's a bear flag. We are pointing down, and you know, but we're getting kind of oversold right here, you know, on the daily. We're not quite ready to go and put in some really deep, yeah, like right here. You see how deep this was and how many bars below it there. But you'll notice when it started rolling over here, at this point here, let's see, 1, 2, let's see, I guess you could go 1, 2, 3 bars below, and look where we were here on the full stochastics. We were still at the top, but that told you that we had a long ways to go before we bottomed out. Well, here you can see we have already almost bottomed out on the full stochastics, and we've only put in 2 shallow bars here. So that kind of tells you that it's ready to recycle back up and go back up, and you know, it very well may go back up after Tuesday into Friday, and you know, they can spin those numbers any way they want and actually close the week out flat or slightly positive and go up maybe Monday and Tuesday of next week. That is a possibility to get this thing overbought on the daily before it rolls over. So it'd be after OPEX before it went down. Maybe a flat sideways week next week. You look here on the weekly here, and that one makes sense. You know, just basically go down Monday, back up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe put in a little positive sideways bar, be like a bear flag, and then have it collapse after OPEX is over with. So you know, that's a possibility there for that to happen. So what that means basically is for Monday, I'm certainly looking for this bear flag to drop and to be short-lived and probably feel that 1070 gap, recycle back up and go up throughout the rest of the week, at least to the 1100 mark, and possibly even up to 1120. If it goes up to 1120 to fulfill that, then it's going to go up into next week, and that would mean, I'm sorry, up into the week after OPEX. And so that would mean, you know, it wouldn't be till, I don't know, the, let's see, this Friday is what, the 21st. So it'd be like Monday or Tuesday of the following week, or before it could start down. So, it's just really going to depend upon how high it goes. That and how much this news that comes out, how it affects the market. But certainly we need a release rally, a wave two back up. 1100 is an obvious target that a lot of people have, and some say 1120. I've heard others say 1107, but either way, I think the move is probably going to hit, like I said, fill this gap Monday, 1070 area from over here. Fill that. Complete the wave 5, and there's our wave 1 down. And then we just got to work on wave 2 back up into OPEX, and squeeze out all the people who went short. And they don't want to pay them people out. So it means Friday could just end up, somewhere around the 1100 area to 1120, somewhere in that range. Okay, that's it, gang. See you guys tomorrow, Monday. Good luck.